At expiry, price returns to the entry point. The trade closes at 0. The trade closes in a loss, a normal drawdown. The trade closes in profit. The loss is covered plus $. Total balance $. Hi friends, Ravi here. Today is a really revealing sequence because it includes everything most people can't handle calmly. A break even, then a win, then a loss. And after that, the most important part, not snapping, not revenge trading, but adapting quietly and taking what the market gives. Most people don't break on a loss. Most people break when things feel unclear, when a trade ends at 0, when the market stalls, when the impulse doesn't confirm. That's when they start rushing. But stability is exactly the ability to stick the plan when the market isn't behaving perfectly. If you want more breakdown and useful info, check my Telegram, link in the description. Let's go. Alright, we are on Olymp trade platform, candlestick chart, because the candles show the real fight between buyers and sellers bodies, wicks, acceleration and slowdown. I choose Australian dollar into USD dollar with a 93% payout. Time frame is like 1 minute. Structure reads well here and you can act without rushing. Right away I lock in the main rule. I don't marry up or down. I commit to what market is showing right now. Let's start trade number 1, $100 down. I start the session with $100 and enter down. After the entry, the market shows a weak push and quickly shifts into consolidation. Candles lose confidence, the move freezes and the price starts hovering around my entry area. This is where people get nervous. Why didn't it move immediately? But this is normal. On a 1 minute chart, the market can pause before choosing direction. At expiry, price returns to the entry point. The trade closes at 0. I draw, no loss, and that matters. Break even is still information. It tells me the impulse wasn't confirmed, so I need to adjust, not start clicking emotionally. So let's start trade number 2. $100 up. No rush, I stick to the plan. I enter again with $100, but this time up. Buyer increases pressure, stronger bullish candle appear. The move becomes steadier. And sellers don't show meaningful resistance. Price isn't spiking, it's progressed more cleanly. That's confirmation. I'm not guessing, I'm reacting to what market is clearly showing. The trade closes in profit. We lock it in plus $93. Good. Now I look for the next clear move the market offers. Trade number 3, $150 down. I increase the amount to $150 and enter down. A bearish impulse forms confidently. Structure supports the direction, pullback are minimal, and candles step lower consistently. You can see sellers taking control again. Important point, I'm not flipping just for the variety. I flip because the market changed pressure. That's the difference between a system and chaos. The trade closes in profit. The squeeze continues plus $139.5. Trade number 4, $200 up. Next, I increase to $200 and enter up, expecting a corrective bounce. The logic is simple. After a drop, the market sometimes pulls back upward, but this time the market doesn't confirm it. Buyers lack strength, sellers keep control, and price rolls back down. The trade closes in a loss, a normal drawdown. A loss doesn't break the system, it just tells me the correction didn't develop, so I continue by rules, not by emotion. Trade number 5. $200 up. I follow the strategy. I repeat $200 and enter up again. This time, buyers truly step in. A clearer bullish impulse shows up. Candles print stronger, and the market actually turns and moves upward more cleanly. Now that's a confirmation. When the market shows strength, I don't argue. I join it. The trade closes in profit. The loss is covered plus $186. Total balance plus $668.5. That's the key point. The series had a 0, it had wins, it had a loss, but the results stayed positive because I didn't tilt, I didn't start trading impulses. This example shows why consistent execution matters. A clear plan, emotional control, and real adaptation gives results when after losing entry. The market doesn't have to be comfortable. It can pause, fake you out, and break your expectations. But if you keep discipline, you keep control. If you want more breakdown and useful info, check my Telegram, link in the description. Subscribe if this helped. And remember, stability isn't built on perfect series, it's built on correct actions in any series.